Hello, welcome. In this video, you'll learn how to draft and sew a front draped shirt with collar and bodice stand. Keep washing. Begin with a basic bodice drafted 3 inches below the waist, back block and front block with extension beyond the center front, and a basic sleeve. Set aside the sleeve and the back block. Continue with the front block. Mark 1 inch bottle wrap extension beyond the center front from the base of the neckline down to the waist point. Roll with a straight line and connect to the waist as shown. Indicate button placement to serve as a guide when transferring pattern to fabric. Cut out the part of the front extension that is not needed in this draft. Next, connect the shoulder dart and the waist dart to the bust point on the true bust line. Slash through the button wrap extension from the lower waist point toward the base of the neckline. Do not cut it out completely. Leave about 1/8 inch uncut. Slash the true bust line from the center front and stop on the dart point. Crease and close the shoulder dart. Rule additional slash lines from the center front towards the side seam, passing them through the waist dart. Cut through the lines from the center front to the side seam. Do not cut out completely. Leave about 1/8 inch uncut. Next, crease and close the waist dart in between the slash lines. The value is now transferred in between the lines. With this, the pattern is ready for use. Place the fabric on fold. Ensure you have enough to accommodate the width of the pattern. Place the pattern on the fabric on bias grain. Place the slashed bottle wrap on the upper edge of the fabric and the lower edge touching the part where the fabric is on fold. Secure the pattern with pins. Mark round the outer edges of the pattern on fabric. Next, add sewing allowances on the hem, the side seam, the armhole, the neckline, and on the upper part where the button wrap is placed. Cut out as shown. To cut the back pattern, place the fabric on fold. Place the pattern on it, secure with pins, add sewing allowances round the outer edges, equivalent to what was used at the front, and then cut it out. To shape the sleeve, measure round your fist, add 1 inch east to the value. Divide it into 2 and on the top line at the hem, mark half of the value to the left and half to the right of the pattern. Rule a line to connect from the upper other arm to the hem, both left and right. After that, cut out the unwanted part of the pattern piece as shown. Now the sleeve is ready for use. Again, place the pattern on the wrong side of the fabric. Add sewing allowances on the outer edges and cut. Cut 2 pieces of the sleeve for both armholes. Bring back the front piece. Measure the width of the button wrap from one base of the neckline to the other. Cut a separate piece of fabric measuring the same width, and that will serve as a button wrap facing. Iron soft interfacing on the facing and then sew towards the right side of the fabric. After sewing, you have this. When you place the button wraps together, the front drapes are formed. Can you see how beautiful it looks? Next, bring back the back block. Match the shoulder seam of the front and the back and also the side seam. Take to the sewing machine and sew. After sewing, turn inside out, and when you turn inside out, you have this. As you can see, the collar is ready. Place the collar on the neckline starting from the front to the back, and when it is placed, take to the sewing machine and sew. After sewing, fold and cover the inner rough edge with the outer collar edge, and when it is sewn neatly, it comes out perfect. As you can see, I've gone ahead to fix the sleeves after turning the hem of the sleeves with lace facing, and here is the final outcome. See you in my next video. Bye.